In this video, we'll look at how to make a pie graph using Google Sheets. The pie graph is appropriate in two situations: when you've got data that's out of a total number and or you have percentage data. It wouldn't have been appropriate to use a pie graph for this data because it's not out of a total. It's something growing in height, and it wouldn't have been appropriate to do a pie graph here. Maybe you could have actually if you had a total number of people. We just don't know in that situation. But here in this third graph that I'm making today, a pie graph is good because you assume this is the total number out of the school, or at least that's what I'm telling you it is. So a pie graph's going to work, and the program will calculate the total for us and give us percentages. Let's make sure our data is only numbers, not letters, and then we'll highlight the data and go Insert, Chart, and we'll get a chart that might not be the right type. In this case, we've got the wrong type of graph, so I'll move it over here so I can see everything. And just before we go to change the type, number 2 says if you ever click off it, just right click on it, go Data Range. We're back in business with this chart editor. That was number 2. Number 3 says go back up to chart type here, and for this data we want it to pie chart, so scroll down to pie and choose pie chart. There we go. We've got a pie chart now. Number 4, for customize, there's lots of options here. You can go to chart style. You can try changing some stuff. Maybe the background, you'd like a light gray maybe. For the font, maybe take a Courier. It doesn't look so great. Choose one you like. I don't know if I want a gray border color. Let's make it a nice dark black. And there's a couple of other nice choices here. Maximize I don't like, but 3D kind of looks cool. You just have to be careful. It can create bias. It can make one part look bigger than it really is. So I'm going to leave the 3D out. Yeah, I don't think I'll take it. But there are other options. For example, number 5, you can look at pie chart in this customize option. Try pie chart, and you can make a hole inside the graph. There's nothing good or bad about that. I don't think it adds bias. I like it like this, but again, it's up to you. And you could change the border on your actual pie. Let's make it maybe a glowy yellow. For slice label, you can change how the labels are created and how they shown up. Value and percentage. Oh, I like how that looks. Maybe I'll change the font though. Again, lots of options you can play with. Make it a little bigger. Up to you what you think looks best. Oh, if I bolded it, one of them disappeared, so I'm going to get rid of that. So there's some good options there for you to play with. Donut hole, border color, and changing where the labels appear, changing the font and size. You can also click on Pie Slice. This is number 6 in my list over here. In Pie Slice, you can go slice by slice. Right now I'm on the 9 slice, the grade 9s, and change its color if I wanted. Maybe I think this color would look a little better. I don't, but maybe you do. You can move it off the center, but that can create bias as well. Makes it look bigger than it is. So I don't prefer that. I think you're going to add bias. But play with some of the color or slice settings. You could try changing a color of another slice. That one looks pretty similar to that, so I wouldn't do that. Maybe I'll change the 10 slice now, make it a different color. Let's put it back to a blue maybe. That's not bad. And then number 7, chart and axis titles. You can change the title of the chart. It says total number versus grade, which I think is a great title, so I'll leave that. But again, you could change its font or its size, make it bold. You could change the font color. I don't really like that title gray. Let's make it blue. Maybe make it bold. It's a little nicer. And you can also add a subtitle. Maybe you could add something about what this data is about. This is maybe total number of students. Again, a subtitle is not required, but it's there if you want it. It went to gray, so you could change the size. I'll make it nice and small, but maybe I'll make it more visible with blue and bold. So you've got lots of options there to work with a pie graph. Again, you want to use a pie graph when your data is out of a total or you're looking at percentage data. And notice the percentages are calculated by the program and appear here, or if you add them, appear right in the pie graph. Thanks for watching.